everyone. We're doing a lot in here today. And I'm so excited about bringing on my next guest who has been on with me, gosh, at least a couple of years now.
Yeah.
I have with me Dr. Joseph Blake Jr. And you are a 3-time best-selling author. You also help people with financial literacy. You have, it's the holidays right now, and so
Yes.
guess what? We have family in town, and you've brought your daddy.
Sure did.
So I'm gonna let you introduce Daddy, okay?
Okay. This is my father, Joseph Blake Sr. It's 4 Joseph Blakes.
Wow.
My dad, me, my son, my
You gotta
grandson.
dig this thing down.
Yeah, but it's 4 of us. My dad, me, my son, and my grandson. So it's like a legacy in the family itself. But my dad's, can I get him to say where he's from?
Absolutely. Daddy, can you do me a favor and tell everybody a little bit where you're from and you're a little bit about your story. Just a little, okay?
Just a little. My name is Joseph M. Blake Sr. I'm visiting my son from Charleston, South Carolina. I flew and got here Saturday, so when time permits, every 2 or 3 years I come at Phoenix and spend at least a week or 2 with him and his wife.
Oh, that's so nice of you to be here.
And do some father and son thing. I introduced my son to the Bible years ago, so I'm retired. I'm a retired machinist, tool maker.
And thank you for your service, and also thank you for introducing to your son to the book that's sitting on the table right now. And Dr. Blake, I'm going to have you sort of tell everybody a little bit about this story because it's really what got you where you are today.
Right. So showing the Bible, Dad. This is a plain English version of the Bible. My dad gave this to me back in 1996. And actually, I started reading it in 96, but he gave it to me like 2 years before. It's like in 94. And I held on to this Bible for 2 years, and I was actually going to throw this Bible away. I had it in my hand, and I, like that, and the third time, but I could not throw it away. And so then I put it in the box, and then I was becoming single again, and once I got to my apartment and I picked the book up because it just says the book.
The book.
It is the book. Give me the book. I'm going to show everybody the book. Give me it. Okay. This book. Now, this is how you hold the Bible up for everybody to see. You don't do it the way you did it.
All right.
Especially an ex-military guy.
Directions.
Go ahead.
So it says the book. And when I started reading it, I was like, oh my gosh, my dad gave me a Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, it set me on fire, and that's when I started reading it, and I was like, my dad gave me a Bible, and I was like, of all books my dad gave me, I started reading.
And you know what? You came from a pretty heavy-duty background where you lived and where you have come today. First of all, congratulations on what you have gone through. Go ahead, tell them a little bit about that.
Well, I was in Baltimore, Maryland. My dad and my mom, didn't work out, but it was okay. But I was in Baltimore. It was a tough place to grow up in. There's, a lot of not good things happening in Baltimore, but it made me who I am today. Toughness. I'm able to get through things. I've seen things that was kind of rough, but I'm okay with it. Went through it, and I was able to get out of that tough place, and it made me who I am. It made me strong. It made me strength. It made me understand the value that I have today. So I'm grateful for what I went through. Can't change it.
Here's the thing about the holidays. One of the things that you absolutely love is that you teach people how to be not necessarily frugal, but to think about your future. And the one thing, oh my God,
Yes.
I forgot to almost say it. Okay, here I did, I wrote it down.
Okay.
You said the proof is in the future. This year was a horrendous year for a lot of people, and everybody's going, yes, it was. We just want to get rid of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said, let's not have that happen again. You also said that you've been doing this for 30 years, so you've seen it coming. You said, Carol, I have seen it coming. And you said, and I know what is coming, and where it's going.
Right.
So let's talk about that.
Yep. I seen it coming, and I know where it's going. That's why last year my whole theme was for teaching on my podcast was let adversity create opportunity. So I know this
Yes.
whole year was going to create adversity for people, and I knew it was a chance for opportunity. So that's why I taught all year about how adversity, how tough challenges can open up a door for opportunity for your financial opportunity, for your career. I seen it in the beginning of the year how it was going to happen. So now I know it's time now to look at future proofing your life.
Your
Just-
life.
Yeah, because of it, so next year won't ever happen again to you once you focused on it. Once you set your path straight, now you don't want to have that happen ever again. So you start it now.
Now, you're a 3-time best-selling author, and you have 2 of your books. You have another one that you're going to be starting soon again. Now, we're going to open up the lines, too, for the audience, for everyone to be able to get one of the books, okay?
Right.
But we have to read these in order.
Yes.
This is something that has to be read in order. The first book, Joseph,
Yes.
Building Financial Literacy.
Right. Joseph Building Financial Literacy. That's financial literacy is gaining access to economic information and then making use of those concepts. So that's the first thing. That's some people use financial literacy as a tag, but no, it's not. You got to be able to gain access to information, and then once you get it, be able to use it. So it's not an account. It's not a target. No, you got to understand
Yes.
how to gain that information. And
How to
then
use it, how to use it, and that's where you come in.
Right.
And you also have your second book, and this not like, you can't call it a trilogy, what do you call it?
No, it is a trilogy.
A trilogy?
It's going to be
Is
a
that
trilogy.
a good word?
Yeah.
Wow, I came up
Yeah.
with it. Joseph, Building Financial Literacy, your second book is, this one is gold,
Right.
the second one is sapphire,
Right.
right? And the third one I think is emerald.
Yes.
Yes,
I call it a precious
I
metal
listen.
series.
yeah? What did you say that one more time?
Precious metal series.
Right, now when we talk about precious metal, we talk about your precious metal, that you have it, you keep it, you have it for your legacy.
Right, because those metals, they develop over time. And it takes sometimes thousands of years to develop and create. So that's what we're creating for your family. It's going to develop over years and last over time. That's what we're developing. So financial literacy lasts a lifetime. Financial legacy lasts for generations. So that's what we're creating in your family.
And
Something that lasts over time.
You teach this is what you do.
This is my life.
It's his life, and let me just tell you something. He also has a podcast. It's on on Saturdays. Saturdays at 11,
11 a.m.
okay? And that is on Facebook,
It's on Facebook.
right?
It's called One Point, the One Point Podcast.
And this is where you can also check him out, and you can see him, and he actually does this as a podcast for people to learn as well. It's all about
Yes.
learning about your money, right?
Yes.
But how to keep that money and how to make it work for you so that you have, get this one, this is from the Bible,
Okay.
enough money for your children's children.
Definitely. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all
Yeah.
about. So we've got our lines open here for everyone to get, we're gonna get him entered in to win his first book. You gotta read it first, and it's 602-277-5369. Call in here, and you get entered in to win his book. So you also have coming up, it is a online mastermind course. That's a 4-module course, a 90-day course. We're gonna talk about that when we come back, okay? Because right now, I want you to talk about the book, okay? And how it, not just, how you started it, but what they're gonna learn in here.
Okay.
Go ahead, real quick.
All right. With financial literacy is based off of my research that I did for my doctoral degree. I went to 3 main churches. One was Anglo, one was a Latino, and one was African American. So I stayed at each location for 3 months, and I listened to what the pastor was teaching the members about finance in the Bible. And from that, I interviewed folks, took down the information, and I triangulated the information into the book, and I developed a decision model and a behavior model, and that what I placed in the book and showed what was causing people believer to be stuck financially.
So, we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win his book. It's called Joseph, Building Financial Literacy. It is from the Bible, because there was a Joseph in the Bible that went through the same thing. It happens to be his name as well.
Right.
That's just a coincidence. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and I'm gonna let everyone keep on calling throughout the show to get what we're giving away today. And this book is one of them, and I'll tell you something, you're gonna love it that you have it. You can check him out on his website, which is actionablefinancialliteracy.com, or call in here at 602-277-5369.
Cool.
Now, we are still live in this room, okay? So we're gonna talk to Facebook land.
Okay.
Okay, so what I want to talk about with Facebook land is that giving yourself the gift of financial literacy,
Yes.
okay?
It is a gift, and it's a gift that you need to continue developing, and when you get it, you have to make sure you give it to your family, give it to your children, give it to your loved ones. I keep looking back at the book because I think about my dad when he gave me this, and how I wanted to actually throw this away, and it was like that moment, like Moses when he seen the burning bush. It was like that was my burning bush. That was my call to leadership. Because I actually tried to throw this thing away, Dad. I really did. I was like, what in the world's going on? Come on now. It's like this, and that's when I knew it was my call.
That was a
That was your
lesson.
dad talking to you
Yeah,
through your hands.
yeah. I couldn't throw it away.
He has an inheritance that he hasn't mentioned. I've got some property that goes back to 1859.
Wow, that's worth a lot of money there.
It's his property,
What are you gonna
but
do
we
with
won't
it?
argue over that. But
What's that?
it's close to international coastal waterway. But you can
By
go.
the water too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got a lake. I've got a small lake on that property.
Wow.
And he says to inherit that, and I inherit a house from my mom and dad by the Citadel Military College. This house is 100 years old.
Wow.
Turns
That's
100 this
awesome.
year. I got to keep up.
That's awesome.
But through his financial literacy, I've learned to save my money. Without him and his advice, I would not have had any money. But I've
That's
learned
cool.
to save my money through my son.
That's very cool. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Hmm?
I say I enjoy talking to the students. I do want to mention in February, which is the 100th year of Black History Month.
Oh, February is?
Yeah, this February coming is the 100th anniversary of Black History Month. And for the college, I'm going to be teaching them how to start up a podcast.
Oh,
Students and whoever wants to listen.
that's cool.
Yeah.
We've got a lot to talk about. We could have stayed an hour.
I know.
That was the wrong one, because it's. Did you say you know? Okay. So welcome back, everyone. I really do love my show, and I know I say it every time, I really do, but there's a good reason for it. First of all, I love that this is a platform for other people to be able to talk, and the fact that you brought your daddy-o here with you today was just a perfect day for this. And during the break, there's a couple things. I'm going to start with that just real quickly, because I'm going to try to get. Well, let me do yours first, because we'll get yours out faster than your dad's. Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, you wanted to mention that in February it's the 100th anniversary of Black History Month,
Yes.
and that you're going to be doing something special for the kids. Because when we call you doctor, you know, you are a professor,
Yes, yes.
and you teach that at school.
Yes, I do. I've been teaching at the Australian Mountain Community College now for maybe 12 years.
Nice.
In January.
Thank you.
And I love teaching. I love educating. It's just a part of me. I realize it's a part of me. I have 4 adult children that they all are educators as well. And in February we're going to be hosting how to teach. I'm going to be teaching how to create a podcast, content for the podcast, reason for the podcast, and it's going to be online. So I'll have that information available on my website. But I really enjoy the background of education.
Yes,
So.
and you always have. And now we have our lines open here for everyone to get. He's a 3-time best-selling author, and the one that we're giving away today is the original first book that you have to start reading. There is a trilogy, but you know what? You start with the first one. It's Joseph, Building Financial Literacy. And anyone, especially if you have kids, you know, in
Yes.
college or what have you, that really need to understand how to keep their money, how to make make money for them, and how to leave a legacy. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You can check him out on his website. It's actionablefinancialliteracy.com. And the actionable also comes into play because if you're don't take action, this means nothing. Tell them what that is right there, what we got, the
Okay,
QR code.
this is a QR code. You download that, and that is an app that goes along with the books. So in the app, you'll be able to download look at some of my podcasts that are there. You have the actual contact information for me, and then also the different symbols and icons and things that are associated with the book. So you can follow along the concepts inside the text itself, and you'll have it in your hand. What's financial literacy? You'll have the symbols and everything that relates to it.
Now, everybody on Facebook could see that, so, but you know what? You can also go to his website and see it there, which is actionablefinancialliteracy.com. Now, at the break, your dad started, talking away there, and he started giving away some of the secrets about your legacy that you're gonna get, and I want you to tell everybody a little bit about that. Do you wanna be able to, Dad, you tell him a little bit about what you got coming, what your son's got coming to him?
Well, part of my son's financial legacy is property inheritance.
Nice.
I've got property in the state of South Carolina on Francis Marion State Forest before it was designated to be a state forest. And this property goes back to the date of 1859. And it's about 3.5 acres of land that you can hunt. The land is so rich in deer and turkey, you don't need a rifle. You can go and hunt with a bow and arrow. And also has about a 1/2 acre pond on that land. And then I have a house in the city of Charleston, South Carolina, that's located about 3 blocks from the Citadel Military College. And that house itself is 100 years old.
So one of the things that you said, Dad, was that you learned how to have all that you have to be able to give to your son from your son.
Not only those material things, but looking at my son and the way he teaches. I've been to his class a few times, and the way he teaches made me understand I have to save some of my money.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of money I was throwing away. Now I can say I've got money close as over 5 figures.
That's really nice.
So-
Be
so I-
careful, don't,
So he taught me.
we have a lot of funny
yeah.
people now these days, so be careful how much you give away. But honestly, it is awesome what you've done. Not only do you teach, the children, you teach the people that come to your class at the universities. You also teach here on, the radio, on your podcast, your
Yeah.
family, everybody. It's where you touch everybody. to be able to have financial literacy, because it is your goal that
Yes.
everybody gets it.
Yeah, it is my goal. It is my, well, more than goal, like I said, it's my purpose. I know it's my purpose. And I started out as a firefighter in the Air Force. And sometimes people don't realize with firefighting, there was fires there, but now I handle financial fires. So I'm still going into the home to save some, and to save them, but I'm saving them from a financial standpoint.
Disaster. And you
Yeah.
know what? We had a disaster this last year, but it can change.
Mhm.
It changes when you change your mindset.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about. So we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win his first book. We've got 3 of them. There's a trilogy to it, but you've got to read the first one first. It's Joseph, Building Financial Literacy, and our number here is 602-277-5369. Now, we mentioned earlier a minute ago about the mastermind course that you're going to be starting. It's an online course. Let's talk about that too.
Okay. It's more of a wealth and career audit, and those 4 courses that are inside of it. One is going to be about auditing your career, making yourself more valuable.
Now, wait a minute, I gotta stop you, because you say the word audit on the round, especially around money, people think different things. What does that mean? I'm sorry.
Audit yourself.
I'm just trying to make it clear, because the other thing that you said too was module. What is that?
Well, module, it's
I'm
like
not that
class,
smart.
but module, you're putting everything in not really in a box, but you're looking at it in a module sense. And each module, you're capturing your life. You're capturing what you're doing and making sure what you're doing is what you're supposed to be.
So
Where you're
these
supposed to be
courses
at.
are done through a module.
Yes.
So that you capture it and get it within that module, you're gonna understand it.
Right.
Okay.
And you look at that. And then the next one is a professional productivity playbook. Are you running the right play for your life? Is it what you're supposed to be doing? And sometimes you got to look back at that. I mean, when I was a firefighter, I was a firefighter. When I wasn't a firefighter, I had to move to the next episode. And sometimes we don't realize when they have to change. And then the third, fourth one is just always just another know when to change.
You know what they do, because we go through passages,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think a lot of women understand that, especially more than men, because I'll tell you why. We do go through them. You know, we get married, we have children, where we wear many hats, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, now I'm not saying that men don't do that too. There are
Yes,
some,
they do.
but not as many. But anyway, I mean, but in all honesty, we have to learn, and then maybe we decide that we want to do something that we've always dreamed of, and go down that journey, and then another journey. It always happens. Something different changes, and it should.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, life changes.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be willing to adjust.
And life changes with money
Mm-hmm.
as well, right? But what you teach is how to get through the storms of life,
Yes.
right? And to be able to still keep that money so that you're ready and prepared.
Right. That's why I mentioned I have the concept of the 4 windows of success.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have those 4 windows there. Yeah, short-term, long-term, the emergency fund, and the fun fund. Retirement is not, you're not retiring. You're ready to have fun.
Yeah, well, there you see, you got to think about that too. There is fun there, and when you have it all set and it's all ready to go, and you feel that way, you can let yourself go and have fun. Give me the book. This all started with the book. His dad gave him the Bible, the book. So call in here and get entered in to win his book, Joseph, Building Financial Literacy, at 602-277-5369. Check him out. It's actionablefinancialliteracy.com.
All right. Uh-oh.